We've always more or less written alone and then brought it to somebody else and gone, hey, what do you think of this? And then they've changed it or adapted it, or we've changed parts of it together. We've rarely written all together in a room, but that does occasionally happen, you know.
I guess usually when that's the case, it's more like putting pieces together, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like somebody might have a verse and somebody else will have a chorus, and then when that, yeah.
We kind of have a pool of stuff that's constantly unfinished that we can keep drawing from. I think making music is kind of like it's like sourdough baking. You know, you always kind of take a bit away from the dough, but then put a little bit back. So I sometimes think people make the mistake of thinking about music making in kind of too much of a sort of linear way. They think that it's like, oh, you finish this thing and then you start this, but really, there's always something being left down the road that you're going back for and finding again and developing. And you know, some of the songs on our most recent record started writing in like 2001 and stuff, you know, so there's always things bubbling under, as it were. But yeah, sometimes we write in pairs, sometimes we write alone, 3s, 4s. We're lucky because we never get sort of stuck into a formulaic process. And that's part of really what we're about, is avoiding formula and avoiding cliche and genre as a band, because that's kind of what everybody else does, and that's how we identify ourselves as being kind of relevant, is by doing something that breaks a lot of those rules and doesn't really belong to any clique.